What if I told you that the Sahara Desert was once a lush green forest? A startling claim, yes, but one that's not without evidence. Picture a time when the world's largest desert was a verdant oasis teeming with life. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Scientists, however, have discovered compelling clues that suggest a greener past. Fossil records, for instance, reveal a variety of plant and animal species that once thrived in these now arid lands. Sediment cores, on the other hand, paint a vivid picture of a Sahara that was once a thriving landscape, a far cry from the barren, sandy expanse we see today. These discoveries raise fascinating questions about the Sahara's past. How did such a drastic transformation occur? What were the factors that led to this change? And what does this mean for the future of our planet? Intriguing, isn't it? The Sahara as we know it was not always a sea of sand. Imagine a Sahara filled with lush greenery, teeming with life. Rather remarkable, isn't it? This was indeed the scenario around 10,000 years ago. The Sahara was not always a barren desert, but a verdant oasis, home to a variety of plants and animals. Picture vast grasslands dotted with trees where elephants, giraffes, and other large mammals roamed freely. The catalyst for such a green landscape was a shift in the Earth's axis. This tilt resulted in monsoons that transformed the Sahara into a green paradise. This period, known as the Sahara's Green Epoch, was part of a 20,000-year cycle that our planet experiences. Imagine, if you will, a time when the Sahara was a bustling hub of life, a stark contrast to the arid desert we know today. But times change, and so do landscapes. So, what happened? How did this green paradise turn into a barren desert? The Sahara didn't become a desert overnight. Much like Rome wasn't built in a day, the Sahara's transformation into a barren landscape was a slow and gradual process. This metamorphosis was largely due to changes in the Earth's orbit and tilt. You see, our planet doesn't always tilt in the same way. Over thousands of years, the Earth's tilt and orbit fluctuate, and these shifts have significant impacts on climate. As the climate changes, so too does the vegetation. Rainforests can turn into grasslands, grasslands into shrublands, and shrublands into deserts. This process, known as desertification, is exactly what happened to the Sahara. Once a lush green paradise, the Sahara was gradually stripped of its vegetation. As the Earth's tilt shifted, rainfall became less frequent, and the vegetation began to die off. With fewer plants to hold the soil together, the previously fertile land slowly turned into a desert. This desertification was not a sudden event, but a slow transformation taking place over thousands of years. The Sahara, as we know it today, is a vast desert. It is a land of extremes with scorching days, freezing nights, and sparse rainfall. It's a world where only the hardiest of flora and fauna can survive, from the resilient cacti to the tenacious desert fox. But this seemingly inhospitable terrain is not as barren as it seems. It continues to grow. This growth is due to an ongoing process known as desertification, where fertile land gradually becomes desert. Now let's look to the future. Scientists, with their eyes on the past, predict that the Sahara may one day become green again. This is because the Earth goes through a cycle every 20,000 years, where changes in its orbit and tilt can lead to periods of increased rainfall. So, the Sahara's sandy expanse might once again be filled with lush green forests. The Sahara's past, present, and future are a testament to the Earth's ever-changing nature.